While we wait for others, can we just say hi to ourselves? Just introduce yourself in the chat box. Tell us where you are joining the class from and what you hope to learn from today's class.
If you can hear me, can you just respond? I just want to be sure that you can hear me.
Yes, you can hear me. I can hear you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. I was just assuming I was talking to nobody. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
All right, so yes, good to have all of us again together here today. Well, it's been an awesome ride, I must say. This is if I'm not mistaken, by my calculation, this is week 3 of our BIC training. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about last week. What did we learn last week? What was your key take home from last week's session? We had very awesome facilitators that took us last week. We had Mr. Matthew, and then yes, so we had very awesome sessions last week. Can anybody just speak? What did you take up from last week? I would really be glad to hear you speak. If you can unmute your mic and talk about your very key take home you had from last week's session, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so in the presence of no comments, you would make me to make that assumption now that nobody learned anything last week, really, and that is rather unfortunate. So before we introduce the speaker for today, I would like to just reiterate something. Our commitment is of essence. Our commitment is of utmost importance in this activity. It's very, very important that we show commitment. We all are participating in this activity, and we were offered scholarships, if you recall. But then the responses we get would serve as a commitment to all of us. So it would be really encouraging, to the Edfrica team, to the management of Edfrica, if we can always get responses, commitment to submitting assignments, commitment to doing what we're supposed to do, commitment to responding when we are asked questions, it would really show that, oh, we are making impact. But so to say, when we are trying to have such activities and we're not getting any responses, it can be quite frustrating. So I would really love to encourage us. Let's try to be more responsive. Let's try to be more engaging, right? The Edfrica needs to be sure that we're making impact. Edfrica needs to be sure that we're actually making a difference in your business, that you are getting better, and the training, the incubation cohort is not just, it's 2 weeks, right? So once again, good evening, everyone. Let me quickly share my screen. So to introduce our speaker for today. Okay, so please can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you very much, Joyce. So in today's session, we'll be having Mr. Pedro Sola. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. He will be taking the first session for today. So Mr. Pedro is the creative director of Super Digitals and also the managing partner at Brand City Media. He's based in the city of Abeokuta, and he has over 6 years of extensive experience as an IT consultant. He specializes in web design and development, digital marketing, creative design, and data analytics, business strategy and planning, content and social media management, and even spanning into cybersecurity. So Mr. Pedro will be taking us on today's session. So hello, Mr. Pedro, good evening. Are you there with us? Hello, sir. Please, if you can hear me.
Yes, good evening.
Okay,
Good evening. Can
sir.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. All right. So everyone, can we clap to welcome Mr. Pedro to today's session? We can clap. Over the mic now to take us on today's session. All right, Mr. Pedro, I'll stop sharing my screen now so you can proceed.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we
Hello?
can.
Mr. Pedro, hear you.
Okay. So can I share my screen? Cheers. Okay. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can, sir.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Good evening, everybody. If you can all hear me, I believe we had a great day, or some whose day is still going up, whose day is still going up. I believe your day is also going well. Welcome to today's section. I believe the past facilitators have been able to pass the right message, and you've been able to pick one or two things to enhance your business and to run with. So thank you for this opportunity to actually share my little word of experience in the given topic shared with me. So I'll just stay tuned, get your pen and biro, your pen and notepad or your notes, and actually jot down some important things that we'll be talking about, because it's going to be a very interesting class and all. So also to the Edfrica team, thank you for this great opportunity. So I'm really glad to be to facilitate and share my experience and my knowledge on this given topic. All right, so not to waste our time, I will just write in straight up into what we have for today. So please, can you just give me a thumb up if you can actually, thumbs up if you can see my screen again. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. Again, good evening, everybody. My name is Soala Pedro, as Mr. Aaron has rightly introduced. So I will be taking you through this section. And please, I want everyone to please stay with me and flow with me down the line and all that. So like what you can see on the screen, if you can see the screen well, I'll be talking basically on expanding reach and skills for digital marketing strategies for growth. And then we all know that we are in a world, or we are actually in a space whereby every business have to be online. That means they have to be digitally inclined with any of the digital tools. I believe you can all agree with me that at this stage right now, you have to put your business on the digital space, on the social media space, or social media platforms to get wider reach and wider publicity. I believe you agree with me on that. And also, you agree with me that if your business is not on the digital space, you are not yet doing business. You know, as far back as 2019, 2018, you know, our businesses depend on traditional form. You know, you do newspaper, you do all of the sorts. But COVID came with a sort of strategy, with a sort of I don't call it bad, but it came up with a very good style of operation that whereby we can all work virtually, we can all do things in our space, and that's brought about the rise of the digital space and digital tools, digital platforms, and that's why every business have this hold on digital space. So I'll be walking you down the line as we actually continue. So let me go to the next slide. Okay. So what I have is expanding reach and skills. Same topic. Now we are in the digital age. I will try to lay the foundation before I actually go further to other tips and strategy and talk more about the strategies. But so I will lay the foundation now. I believe everybody is with me as I go down the lane. All right. So into this digital age, a strong presence in the digital platform, in the online space is very important for your business to strive. We all agree with me on that. Now, digital marketing is used to actually expand your reach, get more customers, get more reach, get a lot of prospects that will compel your business to grow. I agree. We all agree to that also. So now, if you actually, I believe everyone on this space is actually a business owner or is intending to be a business owner or is intending to go into business, because this is why you actually need it, because your business, whether be it a digital platform or be it a service providing business or a product-based business, that you need these tools. You need to know how to actually strategize and grow your business using digital skills. I'll talk about this. So I'll go again to why digital marketing. So I've already laid emphasis on why you need it already. So, but on my notes here, you have it here. You have increased online perspective marketing. Please, can you all hear me?
Yes, can hear you, Mr. Pedro.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Yes, so why it matters. I was talking about giving a list of why it matters. And on my slide there, on my presentation, my slide there, there are images that depicts the reasons, the benefits of digital marketing. Why you need it for your business. You see cost-effective, equal opportunities, if you can see my screen, content-focused approach, increased conversions, creates brand awareness, and higher ROI. These are the benefits you get. But before you can start to enjoy the benefits of digital marketing, of putting your business on digital space, there are basic principles and there are basic outlines, there are basic concepts, there are basic strategies you need to follow. So it's more like a game. I call it a game, like more like a game. So if you don't have your team well prepared, or your team well prepared, your opponents might end up getting more points than you. So that's why you have to be prepared to actually enjoy the benefits of this platform. Now, I said again, before you can enjoy increased online presence, broader audience reach, cost effective, before you can enjoy all these benefits and the reason why you need it, there are steps you need to take, and we are going to discuss on that. So I believe you can see my screen, everybody. Let me get the thumbs up if you can see my screen, please. Okay. So, okay. Now, my next slide, which is digital marketing strategies for growth. Now, I outline those things you need to actually have or put in place, or those things you actually need for you to grow. Now, the first bullet point I have here is social media marketing. Everybody know what social media is. You know your Instagram, you know your Facebook, you know Twitter, you know X, Twitter, which is now X, you know LinkedIn, you know uh, uh, Snapchat and TikTok and all other platforms like that. Now, and you agree with me also that a lot of their narrative to push their business. Have social marketing connect and engage with your audience on popular platforms, which I've mentioned, and also build brand awareness, engage with customers, drive website traffic. And that's why sometimes when you go on your social media platforms, you see brands advertising their products. And when you click on it, it takes you to their website where you kind of get more information about whatever they are selling or they are pushing out there. Now, the next bullet point I have is search engine optimization, which is on for your website. If you have a website, you want it to rank for relevant search, and then you get keywords. You use keywords to actually integrate your website, whereby people search for whatever they need. For example, your niche is you're a caterer, and then definitely for your keyword will be you use keywords like cook, food, awesome cookings and all that. You know, all this trigger word, all these keywords is what people are searching for, and it will help you increase your traffic, help you increase your target or your website visibility for more audience. Now, the next one again on my bullet point list is content marketing. You know, we virtually relate with this every time. Our blogs, articles, or captions we read on our pages, and those captions you read on Instablog and all, you know, your Google words and all that. You know, this is what also the next one on our list again is email marketing. So this one, you nurture leads, you build customer loyalty, and you drive conversions. Now, the next one on my list again is pay-per-click advertising. So this, you drive targeted traffic to your website using paid adverts. And all these I've mentioned, that's the 5 lists I've mentioned, I've used it or we
Hello, can anybody hear me? Mr. Pedro, are you there?
It breaks and sets in again, but for now, it's only you we can hear your voice. It's only you I can
Okay.
hear your voice, sir.
Okay. I guess Mr. Pedro is probably having a technical difficulty, so let's just hang in there. He will rejoin any moment now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Pedro is rejoining. Hi, Mr. Pedro. Technical difficulty, I guess. Hi, Mr. Pedro. If you're talking, your mic is muted. Please unmute your mic.
sorry. So I don't know. Sorry for the break in transmission. It's raining cat and dog here, so I believe maybe hence the network will fluctuate. But am I audible enough? Can everybody hear me now?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And all right. So still on digital marketing strategies for growth, I'm still laying foundation on those platforms and those strategies you can actually apply on for your business. I talked about social media marketing, talked about search engine optimization, I talked about content marketing, I talked about email marketing and pay-per-click. Now, it's the next slide I'll have here is after you know all this, it's very important you know your audience. Now we are going now into business now. Now, knowing your audience is very important because knowing your audience will help you know how to use all those things I mentioned in the other slide. Now, before heading first into digital marketing tactics, we need to actually understand our ideal customer, and this is what will help us strategize better. For example, you sell, not everybody cannot be your audience, everybody cannot be your niche, everybody cannot buy from. Please, I don't know if I'm audible. Am I still audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right. So as I said before, you can actually before you can dive into those marketing tactics, you need to actually understand your ideal customer. And understanding your ideal customer is very important because, and I was leaning an emphasis. I was trying to create an example by guessing or using a person who sells sneakers, for example, who sells shoe, but specifically sneakers. And we know that sneakers are mainly used by young adults or middle-aged, fairly middle-aged adults, but mostly used by young adults between the age of 18 to 40. That is people who use or would wear sneakers more. Now, you need to understand all this because it will help you strategize, to help you know who your customer is or will know who are your customers. And then we know that the main goal of every business is to sell. That's the main goal, to make profits. So taking time to actually create your ideal or know your audience is very important because by knowing your audience, you can cast a target net and reel in the perfect customers for your business. That is fact. So I have here that identify your ideal customer. We have what they call demographics, we have interest, we have pain points, and we have online behavior. Now, demographics is, we can split it into your location, the age. Location, some products, some businesses, some services are location-based, while some are not. So you need to actually get your pen and your book or your notepad and actually write it out or state it out. Your demographic, who in this location, is my product a location-based product or my service, is it location-based? The age bracket, is it young adults? Is it between 16 to 17? Is it 20 to 100? No, you have to write it down. Like you pick your pen and just draft it out. Demographic, you can put demographic location, and then you put the age and all that. And then that will help you identify who they are. Now, the next is the interest. What are the interests? We have the pain points. Now, this pain point is, okay, what actually, what challenges or what issues are trying to meet, or what problem is there profile solution to? Everybody have we all go to it is raining cat and dog here. From this pain point, people complain about, oh, the rain thought of, instead of wearing a leather shoe or wearing your nice sneakers, so we thought of, okay, why don't we make a rubber shoe or a rubber slippers that can walk, that you can use to go around even in the rain, and it won't get soiled, and it won't actually, your shoe wouldn't get spoiled, and you won't get any, at least it will give you enjoy the value for your shoe or something. So somebody thought of that because that was from a pain angle. Some people going through challenges with the weather and everything. Now, the online behavior is very important. As I said, I made an example of the sneakers, young adults, people who patronize sneakers more are young adults from 18 to like 40. And those ones are the ones who are really, really online and all. Now, what I have next is tailor your content and message to resonate with their specific needs and desire. Now, this is where your content and your message that you publish online, I already have identified those places you can actually push out your content. You can push out what you do. Social media, you can use the email digital tool, you can use your SEO, and mention those places you can actually use to push out your content. And now you need to tailor your content for specific needs and desire. As I said, not everybody will buy from you, not everybody is your ideal customer. You have your customer depending on your niche and depending on what you do. Now, those needs and those desires and those things you're trying to meet up are what you're going to put together and push out. Okay, now the next is buyer personnel. Buyer personnel is like you develop a profile to build your marketing efforts. So let me go to the next slide because I have more on it. Yes, so now I am taking it step by step because I know you're in Edfrica, and I know that as a member of Edfrica, you enjoy what Edfrica have in store. You get opportunities like this, you get to meet consultants, and then you get people who can actually tailor your need to meet your specific issue. So that's the beauty of being in this kind of platform, and you're enjoying content like this to help further and grow your business. So now let me head back to the business for today. Now I have this image. Now this image is one image that's been with me for years. I don't know how long I've been using it, but I know it's more than 5 years or 4. I can't remember, but I've always used this particular image for whatever presentation or whatever thing I intend doing, especially when it comes to digital digital platforms and other things and the online space. Now, I love this funnel so much because it explains where your business is. It gives you a clue of how you can actually work on your business. Now, to some people, they understand. To some on the space, they understand the funnel. To some, they don't. So I'll explain it. Now, I call it, it's called that buyer, sales, lead, journey funnel. It's like a funnel, funnel like where you actually pour in your whatever you have in there. You want to turn it into your journey. You have a funnel that you pour your fuel into it, like a perfect through journey, perfect through route that takes you to your that takes you to the direct destination. Yes. So on the funnel image, I believe everybody can see it. Is everybody with me? Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are audible. Can you hear
Yes,
me
sir.
too?
Please, I want somebody to.
You're audible, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let me. Okay, so yeah, so let me continue. Now, this funnel, most businesses where your business is at the moment. Now we have the awareness. So I believe everybody is actually flowing with me as I'm taking it step by step, like a journey. So I'm taking like a journey, basically through the order to those platforms. Now I'm at this stage. Now this stage is very important. Now it's starting from awareness. As a business owner or as a business owner, yes, let me use the word, as an entrepreneur, as a SME and all that. So you need to understand this funnel because it will help you grow your business. The first one is awareness. For example, you're starting out, maybe you are into you sell agricultural products, and then you're just starting out. You need followers, you need audience, you need engagement, and you need inquiries, and then you need sales. You need to tell yourself the truth, or you need to know where you are. You need to know the stage you are. Now, this awareness stage is where most businesses, I can say, yes, I can say, let me use the word 40% of businesses are currently, because you're just starting out, or you've been in business, but you don't have loads of inquiries. Like, you don't have people coming in, you don't have people coming to know more about your brand. Your business is just there. Maybe it's more like you have a shop or you have a store. And just when people come in, people pass by the road, they come to your shop, ask, and they buy, or they just make inquiries and they go. Now, this stage is very important because this awareness stage is what will take you down the funnel to take you to the concentration stage, the conversion stage, and loyalty, and then advocacy. Now, the awareness stage for me is where I know that if, as a business owner, you can actually conquer, it will be so easy for you to go down the line, go down the lane. Now, awareness stage. Now, this is where you make use of your digital tools the most. Let me go back again to where I have them. Yes, so I have it here. So this is where you make use of digital tools. You make use of your social media marketing platform. Now, social media is a very robust tool because you meet people, you engage people that you know and you don't know in different demographics, in different regions, in different time space and location. You meet different people. Now, for you to go down the line, you need to actually key in this five bullet points I have here. Number one, your social media platform. Now, how do you use it, or how do you optimize it to go down the funnel? Everybody is on Facebook, everybody is on Instagram. Not everybody, but we have majority of everybody on this space on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, on LinkedIn, and whichever platform you love or you actually like to engage more on. Now, utilizing this channel, using this platform readily available. It's just for you to sign up and just get your audience. But it's not as easy as it is to go down to get to the awareness stage. It's not as easy as it seems, because for your social media to be for you to use to optimize or to use your social media well, you need to build brand awareness that will help you engage with customers, and drive sales and all of that. Now, social media is one aspect. That is your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all. Sorry, X. The next is your SEO. That is if you have a website and you want your website to be visible where people are searching for your niche. That is on the side. The other one is content marketing. Now, content is very important. Content is because you need because your contents are like are your videos, are your images, are those write-up you have, and that is what your audience, your customers would see before they even get to know you, before they get to even come and make inquiries. So it is what they will read, what they will see, what they will picture, what they will watch before they get to know what you do. Now, you also have the email marketing, which is there for you to nurture your leads, you nurture your contact, those that have come to ask you questions, those that have come to make inquiries. You know, most times businesses, when they come, when people make inquiries, as long as they do not buy from us, we just throw them away. And that is why you need the email marketing platform so that you can nurture leads and send content to them. And that boils down to your content marketing still. Then you have pay-per-click. Pay-per-click is you run adverts. Running adverts for your business is also a very good strategy because most social media algorithm has changed because they want you to pay them for them to promote your business. So the ones that, except you have a very large followers, you have very large followers, you have like from 20K, 15K upward, and then you have a large followers. Okay, you can still rely on your followers, but still you have to expand your reach and take from the paid adverts because it will give you wider reach, wider audience, and more inquiries. So let me go back to my funnel. Now, I'm still on the awareness stage because as I said, I'm taking it like a step so that everybody can understand, even if you don't have very good idea on using your digital tools and trying to create a strategy around whatever you have. This foundation will help you build on whatever you have in mind. Now, back to the awareness stage. Now, the awareness stage is very important. I said this is where you use your social media platform very well. That is, you build content, either pictures you post. If you're a product-based business, you take pictures of your products, you make videos, and then you post them online with a good caption because content is king. With good captions, with good content, with good descriptive writing that when people see, they would understand. So still on the awareness stage, you take pictures. If you're product based, you take pictures, you make videos. The goal is to make your audience understand what you are doing. And there's this thing about selling. Selling is psychological. The more you see a product, the more it stores in your subconscious mind. And then most of us, we act on impulse, we act on emotions, we act on what we see. And that is why taking notes, making use of this awareness stage is very important. It's one of the best strategies you can actually imply because you want people to know more about you. You want people to see your product. The more you, like our telecommunication and companies like Globacom, MTN, and the likes, you know, they are always on our face. They're sending us text messages. They are on Instagram. They have banners. They are running adverts with different discount. They you recharge 1,000 naira and get 3 gig. You know, they're coming up with different interesting discounts. As much as they have a very large customer base, they still want more. And that is why they keep on pushing to our face what they do, what they sell, what they are all about. Because down in our mind, when we need them, our subconscious mind will just ring out. Oh, I saw last week Glow advertised 1,000 naira for 5 gig. Even if you're not using Glow, somebody around you who uses Glow, you would even be in a form of referral to them. Oh, Glow does so. Now, that's because these big companies have been able to capture their leads. They've been able to play a big game using this awareness funnel and doing this awareness stage because we are all aware of what to do. Now, why I'm hell bent on this stage is because it is a very important stage for every business. It's what is the stage where you have to imply and apply your strategy. So either you're giving out discounts, you're giving out promotionals, you're doing freebies, you're doing buy one take one, you're giving out a blog, a notes, a newsletter. You are you're pushing yourself out there. And now the shocker is that just posting on your social media platform, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, now it's not even enough. So this is where you need your paid per click, as your paid advertising, your paid advert. This is where you need paid advert to help you publish all that. But again, everything has to be on set before you say you want to publish. That means you have your platforms ready, you have your Instagram page, your Twitter, your X page, your LinkedIn, all these platforms are ready. So it's not just want to just go on like that. So the next stage is the consideration stage. Now, after people have seen your products, either you've done free discounts, you've done 10% discount, 2% discount, whatever discount you've done, or you've done buy one, take one, or you've done register on something to extract leads, whichever one you've done, people are already aware of what you do. Now it goes down the funnel to the consideration stage where people start to consider you. Okay, oh, I saw this guy post. I saw this person's page. I saw this person's post. I love what this person wrote. Oh, I like the color of the page. I like the color of what the person, this is where your audience or your wide audience begin to consider you. And then when they begin to consider you, then now, okay, let me make inquiries, let me ask you questions. Let me know more about it. And that's where it goes down the lane to conversion. Now, conversion, not every inquiries lead to conversion. Not every person that comes to your shop buys from you. Some might not buy immediately because they don't have the money, or it is not, they don't need it at that time, or it's just something just comes up and they're not. So not all conversion needs to sell. So I believe we should all understand, and that is where you have to nurture. And that is why you see your bigger companies like Globacom and other companies like your bank sending you text messages during festive periods, sending you a lot of messages, text, emails, Instagram message, all forms of nurturing, just to make sure that you are with them and you are loyal to them. And down the lane, that it boils down to loyalty. Now, because you've been able to provide good services, they've considered you, and your service is top notch. They've enjoyed patronizing you. They've enjoyed buying from you. They become loyal. They tend to refer more. They stick with you. So those kind of leads, you don't even need to tell yourself because they trust you already. They can send you money even before the product comes to them, because they trust whatever you're doing. They're able to enjoy your service and they trust you. And because they trust you and because they are loyal now, they advocate for you. They become your advocate. They ring your alarm out. They are the mouthpiece. They bring referrals. Because I know most of us have enjoyed and experienced referrals. And the reason why you get referrals is because somewhere along the line, they enjoyed what you did. They enjoy what you've been providing. Okay, so I believe I've been able to actually explain this funnel using all my previous slide to actually narrate and explain this funnel, because this funnel is very, very important, because you need it you need this funnel to understand how to strategize and to know the level you are, so that you can work on it and you can do more. Okay, now the funnel has been established. You already know that, okay, I'm at the awareness level, so I need to get more customers, I need to get more leads, I need more engagement, I need people to like my product, to like whatever I do, to get more engagement. I need to reach out to more people. And that is where I would come down to USP, which it's very important. Most of majority might know it, and if you don't know it, well, welcome on board, because I will try to break it down as basic as possible. Please let me be sure everybody's following me. So, are you all still following me?
Following, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are with you.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, so USP, that's which is denoted for unique selling point. Some call it selling proposition, whichever one you choose, it is very important also. Now, you have your funnel established. You already know your funnel. You know that, okay, oh, I'm at this awareness stage. So what do I do to scale down? I already have my platforms ready. I have social media platform. I've been able to identify my buyer personnel. I know who they are. I know that they are between the age of 18 to 30. Those are the people that I know that I can sell to. I know that, oh, they are young adults, and they are mainly on Instagram, on X, and LinkedIn. Oh, my business is a B2B business. That means I have to optimize my LinkedIn account and all that. You'll be able to identify all that now, and you'll be able to know, okay, this is where I stand using the funnel, using the sales funnel. Now, the next is your USP, your unique selling point, or information. So, it is a marketing concept, a product, service, or brand apart. You're offering unique and valuable to potential customer. As I established again, I said the main goal, the main objective of every business is to sell and to make profits. Be it a product-based business or a service-based business. The main goal, the main objective, and the main push is to sell. So that's been established. Now, how do you identify, or how do you pick out your USP? Because it separates you from other competitors. As you know that nobody
Good evening,
is
everyone.
an
Thank you for
island,
making it to
because
class once
whatever you're
again.
doing, you have people who
I'm
are
really happy
doing
to see you
more, who are able doing better.
here in
So, but
class.
how do you now
Let's
stand
just
out
give it
from
another
others,
3-4
from those
minutes for
competitors?
others to join in.
That is where you have to now sit down, draw out your buyer personnel, pick out know what you're selling, know what you want to push out, and then that will give you a bigger picture. For example, yes, I had a conversation with a colleague friend, who I'll say is a friend, and then she's actually a fashion designer, and she, I think, out of frustration or out of pain, she immediately called me and was like, okay, she needs to speak with me, and knowing that I am in this field, that maybe I might actually be of good help, and I might give her a better way. Maybe she's been doing it wrongly, and because she has not been making sales or getting the right results that she has always opted for, or she actually wanted. Now, she explained to me that she's a fashion designer, and she sews wedding gowns. She sent me the pictures, and then she really hyped her products, making, like, saying she sews very well. And when she sees other people online, like, they don't even sew up to her according to what she used. They don't like design what what she can offer. Like they don't really put what she can offer, and she does more, but she's not getting the right reach, she's not getting the right result for all her efforts. And then I told her, then after she talked and talked and talked, then I told her, okay, what are those things you actually are very good at? She mentioned them. She said she's very good at sewing wedding outfits. She sews different bridals outfits, and she's good at it. And also she sews knitting and all that, but mainly bridal outfit and traditional outfit and all. And then I made mention of, okay, can she tell me out of all what she do, that's point that she knows that she can do well and she can deliver fast and people would really appreciate her? Or is there any idea she has, and is there anything she can do differently from just sewing the bridals and also the traditional outfit? And then we went further, we discussed and went further. So she broke it down and then we broke it down together. And then what we resulted to is, okay, you sew, fine, and everybody sews too. Now, you need to make use of your digital platform, which we all agreed. But aside that, you need to have a selling point. What is that thing that makes your brand stand out? That is different from others. Even if you sell popcorn, what's that thing that makes your popcorn stand out? Are you adding a different coloring to your popcorn that differentiates it from, that gives it a different color? Instead of it being white, you're having different colors. Is your popcorn, is it meant for children? Or are you selling just one unique thing? You're selling sandals alone, just children's sandals, which is different from you just selling shoes generally. You're selling sandals and for kids. That is different. That's pinpoints you out. That's pinpoints out your niche, and you become different from others because you already have a specific thing you are selling. Then, after all our discussion, resulted to, okay, she said, I think the strategy we actually employed was to reach out to plus size people, and that was what we resulted to. Okay, why don't you reach out to? Why don't you pick? Why is the USP should be plus size people who are big, who have big stomach, and then they cannot wear corn gowns, tight outfits. They don't have the structure to wear tight outfits or corn outfit or something. So they tend to, then you tend to give them a better option for those who are plus size and who have a big stomach. Now, having established that's been established is the USP, is the unique selling proposition, strictly for plus size and for those with a big stomach, so that whatever outfit they wear, they can look out beautifully. They don't have to use girdle all the time. They can come out and look beautiful. And we resulted to that strategy. And we ended. Now, if you can relate this also to your business, if you're there, and you can pick out something unique that is different from others, that singles you out. You don't have to sew for plus size people. You don't have to make shoes for size 45. It can be something different, something unique that you have to sit down and think about, because this is also one of the strategy that will make your brand sell. And after you've been able to identify your USP, you run with it. You do massive campaign. And this is where you now do massive campaign on this identified selling proposition. You run massive campaign, you run adverts, you use influencers, you just run massively with it. Because those that it affects, those that feel the pain, those who are plus size, who have big stomach, that cannot wear some outfit they like, will reason with their subconscious mind or with their emotion, and instantly they would relate and they would understand your brand. That will bring about increase in followership, that will bring about more inquiries, and that will bring about awareness. And now that they know you, they can then consider you, they can then convert, they can then be converted and they can become an advocate for your business. Now, I have it here on my slide that a good USP should be unique. That is something that your competitors don't offer. The second one is relevant, something that resonates with your target audience. I said it has to be the pain point of a business, like of an individual or your intending or your prospect customer. It has to be something that they really that really affects them. You know, it's something they can't just do. They need something, they need a solution to, you know, that really relates to their problem. Then credible, something that you can deliver on. As I said, delivery is very important, something that you know that you can do as fast as possible. Then memorable, something that's easy to remember and communicate. Plus size, big stomach, everybody understands it and it's memorable. So I believe I've been able to step by step explain the basics of you creating a strategy for your digital for a strategy for your business using digital platform, using digital tools. So let me go down my slide again. Okay, now that's identifying your unique selling points.
Hello, just to be clear, can we hear Mr. Petro? Is it just me?
Okay, can you hear me now? Am I audible?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so going down the lane, as I said, I'm taking it step by step so that I don't just speak out and make sure that everybody who don't know or who don't have a really big idea about strategizing using your digital platform will understand the basic concept and the basic information. Now, after you've actually identified your USP, that's your unique selling point or proposition, whichever one you call it, then next, as I said, you have to run with it. That means you have to run the narrative, you have to publish it, you have to push it using paid adverts, using your social media platform. You know, you have to push it, and that is where content comes in. And here on my slide, I wrote that content is king and queen because that is what they see. So, you know, somebody who you have a narrative of pushing a plus size outfit or an outfit that covers that kind of covers a lady's big stomach or a big belly. Now, your content would have to be narrated or have to be sidelined to that particular narrative. That means your content outfits, your content outline would be on plus size. You push your content, you become a very big prophet or a big let me the word prophet on that narrative because you're pushing the narrative on that specific USP plus size outfit for bellied women. You know, content is very unique. You can play around content in different ways. You can do before and after, maybe before the person puts on the clothes and after the person puts the clothes, and the content is clear and visible, showing that the outfits have been able to cover that issue. Now, that is where content comes in because you need content to prove this narrative. As I said, content is a powerful tool for attracting, engaging, and converting leads by providing valuable and informative content. That is, you position yourself as a trusted resource and build long-term relationship with your audience on that specific selling proposition because you're riding with it. Now, the beauty about being specific is because now when people know you as somebody that, oh, you make plus size outfits, you make outfit that's bodies of bellied women or men and all that. As long as people know you for that, other branches begin to open up. That means people will come to you that that is not even inclined with your USP. They might tell you, okay, help me sew a wedding gown. They might say, okay, help me sew this. That is not even in line with your USP. Now, that is why you need to be specific, because when you're specific, it opens you up to other areas, other line of businesses, other line of business in that same field that you can always utilize and get more sales or more conversions or more audience. I believe everybody's with me and we are all following and all. So because you're being specific, it opens you up. It opens your brand, your business up for people. For example, as a digital marketer, when I consult for people, they ask me when after maybe I call for people to actually to talk about strategies, their page, their IG and all and other things, their platform. They asked me, they asked, do you know anybody that designed a website? Oh, immediately. Oh, yes, I designed a website. My brand can do it for you. Sure. Now, website design has been solved. Say, oh, okay, I need I need to analyze a certain information. Please, can you help me with it? Oh, yes, we do that. We can actually analyze your whatever information you have. But I came in as a digital marketer or a digital expert, which has sideline, which has actually pushed me as a leader in my field, and then it will open me up to other areas. Now, because content is king, and because you've been able to ride with that content, and because you're consistent on it, because not just you having the idea and then just doing it once in a while, you have to be consistent with it. That means you have to push the content daily, you have to push it every day. If you can do it 3 times in a day, 4 times in a day, once in a day, at least once in a day, you're pushing out content that relates with your USP, not just what you do, but that relates with that outline, that sidelines with what your USP, your idea, that specific thing that makes you stand out. Now, because as you're coming up with different content, it's keeping your audience fresh because it's giving them new perspective about you, it's giving them new idea about you. So they are not just stuck to those old and those old concepts. You're bringing up different ideas. You're jumping on trends. You're doing a video. You are doing a seminar. You're pushing educative content. You're pushing entertaining content, you're pushing motivational content, all these just to push your idea or your narrative and all. Because high quality content will attract visitors to your website or to your brand or to your page, and to establish you as an expert. And ultimately, it will then convert them to be loyal. Because the more people, as I said, the more they see your brand, the more they see your niche or whatever you do, the more it talks to them subconsciously, the more it relates to them. So if you're not consistent, sometimes they wouldn't see it, and that would affect the way they actually relate with you. So it's very important you push your content that aligns with your goal. Since you've already established your digital platforms, you have your page set up, you have your IG, you have your X, you have your LinkedIn, you have your your USP, and all that. And this will then help you drive your content that aligns with your unique selling point. And then with that, those that it affects, those that it really touches, those that it really affects, would always come to you. Even though they don't come to you now, they will always come to you later. Because, and that's why we have sometimes ladies, sometimes people just screenshot a particular thing they see online, even though they might not immediately buy, but just screenshot it because it appeals to them. And then later on, when they need it, they will go back to that screenshot and then reach out to the business owner and all. It has happened a lot of times. And I know that most of us on this space have done it, and it has happened to almost everybody. So, and I believe that we all know what I'm trying to explain. All right. So back to what we have today. Okay. Now, since you've been able to create, you have your content, as you can see, that content is king and queen. That is content is very powerful. It's the tool you use to push your idea, push your unique USP, your unique selling points, and push whatever you have in there. Now, that is where you now enjoy and unleash the power of social media. Establishing presence on relevant social media platforms where your target audience spend their time is very important. So, as I said, you already have these pages created, you already have these accounts, you already have all this. Now you already know your USP, you know what you want to sell out, that unique thing you want to sell, you already know it and all that. So this is now you want to unleash whatever you have in store. And this is where, as I said, you keep on sharing valuable content, post consistently, engage in conversations with your followers. When they comment, when they like, when they send you DMs, engage with them consistently, like, and just be active and engage with them. Because as we know that if your business is not on any digital space, you are not yet doing business. That's a fact. That's true. Because you tend to enjoy the riches that the social media platform have in store. Yes. So also you have social media. Yes, utilize social media advertising to reach a wider audience and achieve specific marketing goals. As I said earlier on that, some social media platform algorithm has changed, whereby they want you to spend money before they can push your product. And as a business owner or as a SME, this is very important. You push your product, no matter how small it is, you advertise, you push it for wider reach. Because the more people see it, the more they get to know your brand. So I know there's a place of targeting, of doing optimized targeting and all, but as I said, I am laying the foundation for you to strategize on, to know how to strategize for your business using digital platform and all. So as I said, utilize social media platform advertising to reach wider audience. You have to utilize this because it's very important. Because posting alone doesn't give you that reach, doesn't give you that audience. You have to reach out to people in Kano. Maybe Kano is your audience, where your audience is located. Kano, in Port Harcourt, in Abuja, in Abeokuta, in Ogun State, in Lagos, in Abuja. That gives you wider reach. Because I think some of us here are in different locations and all. But because you've seen whatever we've done, somebody introduced it to you or you've seen it somewhere, that's why you've been able to join. And that's the power of social media, because it gives you wider reach, not just posting on your platform, posting on your page. You also need to take out time, pick a specific narrative, a specific USP, and a specific narrative, and run advert with it, be it a video, a graphics design, image, something. And we know that people enjoy watching video more because it's easy to just check videos. That's why you see platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat, and Reels. You have people engaged there because people can relate to the video content because they can watch the movement and understand it very well. So if be it a video content, be it a graphics, a design, an image that shows, that explains what you do, it is very good to use it to just push it out for more reach and for your audience. So yes, so that is you've already created your content already. When you have your content created, you have the niche, you have the idea, you're pushing it, be it educational content, motivational, inspirational, or entertaining content. You're pushing it out there using the power of social media to reach out to a wider audience. So let me go down again. So this is additional strategy for growth also. So influencer marketing. So sometimes some services, some product-based needs people who are already in that space. Now using influencers like maybe actors, actresses, musicians, and that's why you see most big companies using actors and actresses that we all know and all, using them as the face of their brand. That is because they want to drive growth, they want to drive more what, because they know that most of these actors and actresses or musicians or influencers, they kind of have a little impact in our life. You have people who are Burna Boy fans, and you know, when Burna Boy push out something, they would always want to relate with it. So influencer marketing, it's very good. Can be expensive, but also good to reach out to wider audience. So you know, but before you pick out your influencer, make sure you find the influencer niche. If the influencers aligns with your brand. So not just anybody. For example, you are a chef, or you do cooking and all that. You cannot just give it to anybody. It has to be somebody that is directly or indirectly related, that pushes out content that related to what you do. So that means you have to sit down and just research on the influencer to use. Also, collaboration. You know, you can collaborate with influencers. So you can tell them, okay, let's collaborate. I will send you a pack of noodles while you just advertise my product. You know, you can do that, or you can just say, okay, can you help me just push my product on your post, and you get so. So it's, you're collaborating. That means there's partnership between a so-called influencer and you in an agreed state or something. So the next one is okay, ROI. The next one that you need to check the ROI measurement of the influencer. That means the influencer, hope the influencer's followers are not bots. Hope they're not fake. Hope they're not like bots, or they are not the ones that they buy. They are not organic followers. So you have to check, okay, how many likes. Maybe if they post something, you check, okay, how many likes do they get, how many comments is coming in, and all. So that's what you check for influencer marketing. So as I said, it can be expensive depending on the influencer bargain, or depending on the influencer's price. So there is micro, there's macro, and other types of influencers that you can use for your business. So whichever strategy, whichever one works for you, whichever ones you know you can afford, whichever one you know that it's a good one to work with, I think you should try it out. And I'm very sure it will bring a turnaround in your business, because every business owner needs to strategize, and every business owner needs to use the digital tools to get the best of it. You need to use digital platform to get the best results, because the fact is that this platform, these places, these platforms, these spaces offer a lot of benefits. Some can be cost effective, but I'm very sure that in the long run, they offer a very good very good form of reward. So okay, so let me go down my slide. Okay, so I will end it here, and I believe that everybody have gained one or two things that you actually run with and you actually take with. So thank you very much for the time. I believe I've been able to create a little to create a foundation on how you can strategize on your business. So any questions? The floor is open for questions. So any question, you can put it on the chat, or you can, whatever way, if you have questions to ask me, you can just go on and just ask. So the floor is open, please. No question. There have to be questions, so because I said a whole lot, and I believe there will be questions. So please, any question, I would really love to take questions, because I also have my own assignments. So please, if you're there.
Okay, hi, Mr. Pedro. I think I would like to ask a question for the sake of every person that is here that I'm not asking questions. So, can you hear me, sir?
I can
Hello?
hear you. I can
Okay.
very well.
So basically, what do we do? What do I do as a business person? When I see it looks as if I don't have the technical expertise to handle some of these things, particularly when it comes to digital marketing and all of that. Um, Considering the fact that the current state of the economy, it will look, the whole thing looks very cumbersome and it might look quite expensive to hire somebody. Is there any way you could help to help me as a business person get some of these, how to use some of these digital tools in a more practical sense? Is there any way you could make something available for any business person?
If you can hear me, yes, there are ways, and thank God for this platform. Thank God for Edfrica. You know, Edfrica is one way you can actually, Edfrica platform actually opens you up to know some basic things that you don't know. You meet experts and everybody, and any expert. Yes, you meet experts, and then you get to know more about that thing that actually affects you or your business. Now, going down, yes, you can actually know this platform. Actually, these things are not really that technical as we all most times we make it look. It's actually not that technical. And also to reduce costs, as I said, you can just start from what you have. Like, you don't need to be the big company or the bigger or Glow or the big companies you have. You can just start with what you have, the little knowledge you have. So that little knowledge you have, you can start with it. And then as you keep on riding on with it, you would as you keep on doing it, definitely you would want to do some things, make research, do some basic things. And if you can't afford an expert, you can always just check online, just check out a simple, do a simple research, and you can get it. Because all these things, that I said, they're actually not that difficult, although strategies differ. A lot of people talk from experience. I'm talking from my own experience, and somebody else would also talk from his or her own experience. So I don't know if I answered you, person with the question. I didn't person.
Yes, basically, thank you very much. So Aaron,
Okay.
I was
Okay,
asking
Aaron.
on behalf of every other person.
Okay.
I would have loved it if others could ask questions. Dolapo, Chooks, Dari, Janet, Matilda, everybody, can you please ask questions? Okay, Mr. Pedro, there's a question here, but I don't think that's part of this class. But still, let me straight in. I think basically, since we have others here, we have Mr. Emmanuel on the call, we have Mr. Biod on the call. So the question here is, can I have a standard example of a business plan? Mr. Pedro, I don't think that's your purview. Okay, so we'll pen that question from Mr. Dari. Or Mr. Pedro, you want to say something? Because there's another question here.
Okay. Can the question go on? Okay.
Okay, yes, the question here is, can one really grow his social media platform without paying for followers? Quite interesting.
Yes, you can, sure, you can, as I said, and it's very simple, and it's what I've explained, what I've actually narrated. When you have your USP, you have a unique selling point that reaches out to people, it is very easy to grow your followers organically, very fast. But the reason why I say that when most businesses are not growing followers, because they are doing everything. Like, you're doing this, doing that, doing that. You're not specific in your approach, because everybody's doing it. So it will be very easy for you to just attract wherever you want, numbers of followers you want. But when your niche is specific, that means you have sidelined whatever you're doing, you have your USP. It is, people would come to you that particular thing really, people come who need that particular thing. So when you have a specific USP, you have a USP ready, it might not be like as fast as wildfire, but you would grow followers, and also you back it up with running adverts so that you can reach out to wider people. So those are organic way you grow your followers. So it works actually. It's super work. It might not be as fast as you want. A lot of people want to get like 10K followers in 1 week, which is not possible. But it takes, that's if you want to do it organically. Organically, it takes time, and you have to be very, 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 again, emphasis on the very, 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 very consistent with your content. By so doing, by taking these simple steps, taking these basic steps, you would grow your followers bit by bit, step by step, and those followers will be loyal, they would patronize you because your product meets their issues, it meets their needs, it's what they desire, it's what they need. For example, somebody who is the example I made, the example I used, a very fat somebody who wants to wear a particular outfit, and somebody out there can meet that particular need. Come on, you will definitely follow the person. You definitely want to reach out to the person, even though you don't have the money now. Even though you would definitely want to reach out to the person later, when you're able to gather, or when you're able to do, when you really need it, you reach out to the person. So when your product or your niche is specific, it will be very easy for you to gain followers. So that's what I would say to that. So I don't know if I've answered the question, but I think I've done good justice to that.
Yeah, Mr. Dari, if you are satisfied with the answer, you can just give a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Mr. Pedro, for responding to that question. So, Mr. Biodun, we have a question here. I think it's best if you respond. Mr. Dari is asking if he can get a standard example of a business plan.
Okay. We'll just give a template after the class. We'll supply a template of a standard business plan, what it should look like. That can be done. That's fine.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Biodun. So, Mr. Dari, if you look in the chat box right now, I've shared a link there. Just an addition. So, say you cannot do the business plan yourself, or you find it technical, I've posted our consultants platform, the link to our consultant platform. We have consultants that are readily available, right? For a fee, for a very minimal fee, they will be able to come up with a very standard business plan that you can use to pitch your business, you can take to the bank, you can use to source for support and everything. In fact, I'm speaking not just to Mr. Dari now, to every single person that is on this call. Every single business challenge you're having, we have consultants on ground that are ready to provide solutions to every one of them. From branding, are you having issues with branding? Are you having issues with digital marketing? Are you having any issues with access to finance? Name it. Literally every single business challenge you're facing, we have consultants that are readily available to provide solutions to these for a fee. All right. So yes, time is far spent. Our time is far spent, but there are some activities I would like us to do really, really quick. Right. First, we posted some links last week. I just want to reiterate. Joyce, if you're on the call, please can you post those links again? Please and please. I think it's not out of place if Edfrica asks you to do some things for us. First, we want you to be able to give a review on our Google My Business page. It's very simple. Click on the link and that's easy to take you to the Google My Business, and you can easily drop a review. You can take a screenshot from this training and post it there and say one or two things about Edfrica. Well, the way you, as sincere as possible, how you feel about training. That's the first. And then the second, you can see a link in the chat box also. Become an Edfrican. We want you to be part of our community. We want you to be part of us. We want to recognize you as an SME, a small and medium enterprise with Edfrica. We want to recognize you as one. So just it's a very short form. It won't take much. Just fill in, and yes, you'll be fully onboarded as an SME with Edfrica. There are lots of perks to it. So many perks to it. Okay. Also, our social media. Edfrica is on every single social media you can think of right now. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we are on WhatsApp, we are on, am I missing anyone? TikTok. We have very interesting content for you. I don't know why you have not followed us on social media. Come on, what is delaying you from following us on social media? We have very educative content on all our social media platforms that will guide you as an entrepreneur, as an SME, as a budding entrepreneur. You've not started your business, every single thing. I mean, every single thing you need to know, it's there. So please look in the chat box. These links will still be dropped, will still be shared on the WhatsApp group. So just quickly follow us. Okay. And then I'm dropping another link right now. For some of us, we've just been following trainings, and the solution to some of the challenges we have is right at our doorstep. I mean, have you visited edfrica.org today, our company website? There are tons of opportunities on there for you. Tons of funding opportunities, tons of trainings, tons of incubations you can participate in that have funding opportunities on it. Come on, visit edfrica.org today if you've not. And if you see an opportunity you want to apply for and you feel you don't know how to go about it, that is where our consultants come in. Our consultants are there, they are ready, they are available they will guide you in every way. We have new opportunities springing up every day from the United Nations, from USAID, from USADF, from GIZ GOPA, from name it, international opportunities, different funding opportunities, trainings you can participate in. And all we ask is visit our website, just check them out. And we are here to guide you. We are here to guide you to ensure that we solve those very particular challenges in your business. Oh, I wish somebody is just being excited. I'm really excited about what Edfrica is doing. I'm really excited about it. Come on, I don't know. This is like you are getting everything. This is what I don't want to call it one size fits all, but I think that is what that's the perfect way to describe it. You have everything. You just like stepping into a restaurant and every single thing, every single food you're looking for is right there. Come on. What are you waiting for? What's the delay? Huh? What's the delay? Can you do that today? Can you do that today? Please, if you've clicked on any of the links and you've done what we asked, can you just drop an emoji or just a thumbs up so I would know that we are actually listening? Matilda, Oluwadamilare, Chooks, Oluwabukola, Dolapo, Janet, Emmanuel. Yes, talk to me, Mr. Dari. Hey, everyone, are we there? Nobody's responding. Okay, yes. Chooks, talk to me. So how is it going? Have you clicked on any of the links?
Yes, I'm actually trying to fill the membership form.
Okay, no issues. So just in case if you're not on our group chat, you can join the group chat right now. So Matilda, I believe you should have done so. Right. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Okay, wow, Emmanuel is on it. Cool. I really love this. I love the responses I'm getting right now. All right. I'm considering the time. I don't want to keep us longer than necessary. I know it was supposed to round up the session by 8 o'clock, but we've been doing it for 7 o'clock. Okay, so, yes, one other thing, assignments. So many of us have not been turning in assignments. I think for last week, only Matilda turned in her assignment. Come on, please. Huh? How do we know that you are following what is being done here? Right? If you see the assignments are very practical, they are practically implementing what you're learning, right, via those assignments. They are very, very practical. You are doing it, it means that whatever you do after every session, it is what we've learned that we are going to implement immediately. So come on, come on. I still want to encourage us, let us do more on these assignments. Okay, let's do more on these assignments. Okay, everyone. So yes, before we drop off, um yes, so I would just want us to turn on our cameras. Can we have a group photo? Let me see our beautiful and handsome faces. Yes, if you're in a good place where you can put on your camera. I just want to take, come on, would you like to see my face? Would you like to see Mr. Pedro's face once again? Would you like to see Mr. Biodo's face? Yes? Or somebody just, okay. Oh, awesome. Hello, Mr. Emmanuel. Okay, let me also turn on my video. Come on. Yes, Mr. Dari, Lua Demilare. Somebody just dropped off. Oh, please don't run away, please. Please don't run away. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening. If you're in a good place, you could also turn on your camera. Would appreciate it. You're not in a
Okay.
good position. All right. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Joyce,
So can you see my face now?
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Really dark. Okay. Okay. I can see your face now. Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Please, why are you guys depriving us of your faces? Come on. I want to see those faces. Huh?
Okay. It's because okay, so I tried to like protect my eyes
okay.
again.
So just give a moment so that I could take a quick group photograph.
Like
does it seem
this?
to be? Yeah, it's perfect. It's just perfect. It's just perfect, Julie. Yes. Okay. Looks like the others are not in good positions to take pictures.
I'm on.
All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Remember, please follow all those links that we've dropped. They've been shared to the group chats. Also, don't forget, assignments are very critical. Assignments are very, very important. I don't know, Mr. Biodun, you have something you want to say before we go? Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. Pedro, any last words before we go?
Okay, yes, I just want to appreciate our participants that have been around for the past 3 weeks, and I know you've been learning a lot. I just want to encourage you to seize all the opportunities that Edfrica is offering. This is free, and there are still much more opportunities that are in the tunnel coming up. So just keep following Edfrica. Please do your assignments. Don't cheapen it. All these things, that's how to really keep whatever you have learned. And reviews will be done. Mr. Pedro, okay, like today's assignment, Mr. Pedro will definitely give review on that. And other past assignments, you will surely get your reviews. Maximize the platform. The consultants are waiting. The opportunities are there. Reach out to us if you have any issues. We are here for you. That's what Edfrica is all about. So feel free to drop your questions, your concerns, and everything. Follow us, invite other people, let them know about Edfrica, the value you are getting, and let's build a community of strong entrepreneurs. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Aaron, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I was hoping I would get the final words. Oh wow. Okay. Matilda, that will be looked into. Okay. Joyce, please take notes. You need to relate that to Precious. Okay. So Mr. Emmanuel, are we getting any final words from Mr. Emmanuel?
Yeah, so I really want to say thank you to everyone for attending and being consistent so far. And I believe you're getting value to the same. Kudos and well done. Yeah, bye.
Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Once again, I can't stop saying thank you. Thanks for standing by. Next week is another awesome week. Now, you've been wondering, right? We've had so many men coming up to facilitate. But guess what? Next week is Amazon's week. Yes, we have very awesome facilitators that are coming, and they are women. They are women. It's going to be awesome. Please don't miss it for any reason. They are seasoned women. They've been able to do so much in their field. I'm telling you, don't miss it for any reason. All right? All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye.